connected.
For sure. So what we gonna start on today? You know what I'm saying?
So special guest obviously Steve, he does rugby. So we wanted to, get a little familiar with his experiences and his life, throughout this whole sport he's been doing. So what's your favorite experience since you started?
Definitely probably going to New Zealand and getting the experience playing rugby there, and like just getting the whole grassroots level experience and like the people and the culture and being that far away from like America. So that's probably like, I would say, like the highlight right now, I would say, of my experience in rugby.
New Zealand had to be dope. Like going across the ocean. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I want to take it back a little bit though. What made you be like, hey, I want to play rugby? What made you make that decision?
Well, it was like, I think like, cause I grew up playing like football, running track, powerlifting, doing all that stuff. Like I was always good at like, I guess most are American sports. But like, I think when like I was a collegiate, played football, ran track, was All-American, in both. And then like going to the professional level with the football and like really seeing the business of like the National Football League, and then coming from like a small school and like, well, it's not the talented people that play, it's like people they've already paid for and drafted. They gotta come through on their investments. They've already paid money for them people. So unless you're just ridiculously better than them, or that you're on the same playing level, like they're gonna give it to them. So I just remember being like there and like not really feeling like I was in my purpose. And then like I was talking to, in the off season, I was talking to my buddy. He was a friend of mine, Threaten Palamu. He was playing in England. And I didn't know nothing about rugby at the time. But he was just like telling me it's time to play rugby, man. You ever thought about, So I kind of was like, okay, cool. And he sent me some clips and I saw it. I was like, oh, this is kind of, it was just way different. And it just seemed free. Like it didn't seem confined by like, I don't know, it just seemed like this primal thing. And I was like, man, what if I want to see what's up with that. So, yeah, like they flew me over there to England, and I had a little trial. I didn't know nothing about rugby. But like I was, athletic, so I got involved with this Tiger Rugby in Ohio. And I did that for like 10 months, 11 months. And then I went to New Zealand from there, and like to really get, more, that exposure, the raw feel of it. And it was just the travel too, to see the world. I think that jumped out. Cause I'm like, all right, cool, even if you're on the NFL team, you just in that city, y'all go over the country playing, and y'all might go to Japan or, England or something, but you don't really get to see the world. So I was just like, what if I could use this as a way to see the world too? I thought it was just like, it was too many benefits, you know what I'm saying? Not to be like, okay, let me pursue this. It outweighed like the risk. I was like, well, man, at least I get to, so
See the world.
Yeah.
And speaking of seeing the world, let's bring it back. Where are you actually from? I know you're from the States, but what part of the States?
I'm from Mississippi. I'm from Pearl, Mississippi, little town in Mississippi, close nearest to Jackson. So,
Do they have rugby there?
no, I mean, they probably do, but it's probably not like, well organized or whatnot. But definitely, probably a few people in Mississippi even know what rugby is. So you know how.
That's crazy because I feel like that's just a lot of Americans don't really know what it is.
Yeah.
What's all the sports you played before rugby? Like from even when you was just small and stuff.
I ran track, powerlifted.
Powerlifting, bro.
State champion, by the way. I played baseball when I was like really, really young, but it was more like sandlot. I didn't get to play organized, but that's something I wish I would have just play when I was in school, but like I was just so into like football and track and stuff and other stuff, so like I didn't really, you know, get involved in it young enough.
Now, what's the perspective of rugby that is misconstrued? Because when I was growing up, I saw dudes that didn't have a neck because they were so strong, and most of them had